Hello Messy Church, it's good to see you. Now this term we still can't meet in person and that makes us sad. But what we are going to do is every month give you a bag of resources of things you can do as a family at home to enjoy Messy Church together. And then when you've made your craft or painted your picture, had fun together, post some pictures on the WhatsApp group and then we can all enjoy what we've been doing. So this week, or this month, we're going to be looking at the story of David and Goliath, or David and the Giant. This is a great story, and Jason's going to explain a little bit more about it in the Messy Church talk, which you'll also find on this channel. We are going to be making sheep, so fluffy pom-pom sheep for Messy Churches and mosaic sheep for Messy Church minis. And we are going to be playing a David and Goliath tiddlywink game, a prayer pouch with your prayer stones, and there's also a silly game that we'd encourage you to play, dressing up and running around your garden. So have a great time doing Messy Church. Let us know what you enjoy, what you found difficult. We can change things for next month, but we hope you have lots of fun. We pray that as a family you learn something exciting about God, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Stay messy!
Hello Messy Church. Today we're going to look at David and Goliath, and if you look in your bag you'll see a letter. On the back of the letter is a story of David and Goliath. It's one of my favourite stories, and this is the book I use when I'm using it with my children. And I love the picture in the centre when he is facing Goliath. Sometimes I think problems can feel that overwhelming. They can just tower over you. But it's an interesting character, David. He had faith and he didn't have fear. Even though the problem seemed so huge, he was happy to go for it. Others thought he might need more help. But he said his faith was enough in God. They tried to put armour on him, and it was too big, it didn't fit. They tried to give him the king's sword and things like that, but it was too heavy. In the end, he approached with a sling and 5 stones, and he only needed one to slay Goliath. Are there any problems that you're facing that you think are bigger than God? Well, what happened with David is that he managed to build up his courage and his faith by tackling smaller problems bit by bit. Although they were pretty scary at the time. He was defending the sheep against bears and monsters. What skills and gifts is God building up in you? What things can you turn to when you have a challenge? Faith, he was saying, was the key thing for him. That was his armour. And also he knew whose the battle was. The battle was the Lord's. Thank you, Messy Church. Enjoy the craft. Make up your pouch with your stones. They can be your prayer points. Prayers are like arrows. They're really effective. And have fun making the sheep. Bye, Messy Church.
Our God is a great big God.